All right. So first scenario, hiring a coach to go through your first 10 cases or your first 5 cases quickly and with quality. So
Yes.
I have 0 cases under my belt. I don't know how to solve them. Maybe I've read some stuff. Maybe I've watched a video or two. I've been trying to schedule a mock interview for like a couple weeks. Haven't done that yet. I feel a bit afraid of looking bad towards my partner, my case partner. I feel this resistance.
Yeah.
So I'm considering hiring a coach for this. What do you think of this use case of a coach?
So I think that I've seen many people take forever to do their first case. And so they spend a lot of time reading books, watching videos, and never really get to practice until they don't have enough time, really.
Yeah.
And I keep telling them, and I keep creating content saying this all the time, start as early as you can. But I understand that some people feel judged. Some people feel ashamed of making those silly rookie mistakes in front of their peers. Some people feel like they're going to be wasting their partner's time.
Yeah.
And my general approach to this has been telling people to suck it up. You know, like this is going to have to happen at some point. Make it happen sooner rather than later. The one thing you don't want, if you don't want to be ashamed in front of a peer, imagine in front of a McKinsey partner. But if people have the cash to spare and that's the only way that they'll start, I think that that's something that's doable.
Yeah.
But at $300, $400 an hour, this could cost anywhere between
$1,500 to $2,000.
Yeah, to $1,000, and it's maybe $4,000 if it's $400 an hour and they'll do 10 cases.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's good use of their money. But if it's the only way that it'll get them out of this hut and get them to start, then yeah, I would say do it. I personally wouldn't. This isn't a strong use case of a coach, in my opinion.
Yeah, to me, out of the 3 scenarios, this is the least defendable one as well, unless money is plenty and bountiful and, you know, you don't care too much. One thing that, and I guess a lot of people are in this situation as well, like if you're spending $100K, $200K in your MBA, why not spend, I don't know, $1,000 or $2,000 on this? I mean, if money is not a problem, right? If you're not gonna get deeper in debt to do that, I think though that if you're choosing a coach to do this, it's a very particular type of coach. It's not necessarily more expensive. I think you can find those in the 200 range because your coach doesn't need to be super senior.
Yeah.
In fact, if their whole differentiation is, I used to be a partner or an AP or like a senior manager, and I know what your interviewer is looking for, which is how a lot of coaches differentiate themselves, I don't think that's the right coach for you. Because you don't need someone to tell what the interviewer is looking for in detail. You need someone who's a great teacher. And so the way I'd look for this coach is I wouldn't regard seniority very highly. I would regard both number of sessions or clients this coach has had in the past, because that gives them teaching experience.
Yeah.
And also like their reviews if they're in some platform. And I'd look specifically for reviews of people who are totally beginners when they started, and then saying that they help them understand the initial concepts quicker. I'd also ask them, like, hey, I'm going from 0 to 5 or 10 cases. I want to learn this. What's your plan? And I'd expect them to have, 1, some plan.
Yeah.
And 2, a progressive plan. Because what a lot of coaches will do is, I have this library of 20 cases, so I'll give a case to you, and then next time I'll give you another case. And if there's no progression, it's very hard to learn. Like, if your first case is a tough M&A case from BCG, like, you're not going to learn anything from that, right?
Yeah.
So you're just going to suffer. So Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this is, to me, this is the highest cost and lowest value add of the three scenarios.
Yeah.
The lowest value add of a coach versus a random mock interview partner. So I would try, if I were to hire someone to do this, I would try to minimize costs, probably by hiring someone who just got an offer but didn't get in yet, or a student or something.
Yeah, this
so that
could be a good alternative.
Yeah, they don't need to be so good. They just need to do a case with me, and I need them to know that I'm a beginner, and I need to know that I won't be wasting their time. So you can do 10 cases with that person for maybe less than $100 an hour, and you probably you wouldn't get as much value as if you follow the framework that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
But you would get the majority of the value, which is getting your first 5-10 cases under your belt, which is really what you need in the beginning.
Fair enough.